Ow. Alright guys, today's video, it's a pretty quick one for you. This is kind of a quick fix thing. It's not a be all end all, totally solve your problem thing. But older cars, well, pretty much every car now, your visor, you roll, tilt it up and down like this. It works kind of like on a friction deal that holds into place. So if you have a visor, especially the older car gets, the more it gets used, visor starts to loose up and all that stuff, and just starts, it doesn't want to stay in place and it keeps kind of drooping down. It has a Forrest Whitaker problem going on. We're gonna do a little quick fix to kind of keep it up where it needs to be. So with that being said, this is in the Z28. Yes, if you want to and your visors are in crappy condition, these things are readily available. Same thing with headliners, and you can just get a headliner and visor combo set for pretty cheap. This headliner had already been replaced with a fiberglass shell, which I think I'm going to be keeping because at some point in time I'm going to get rid of these seats and get rid of the seat belts and put in racing buckets and harnesses. So fiberglass one allows me to glass up the spots where the normal seat belts kind of mount to the roof, and I won't need that anymore. But with that being said, if you just want to update your visors and all that, you can just go ahead and buy a new thing, no problem at all. So if you don't want to do that, if money's tight, or you just want to deal with this and stop this from happening right now, assuming that the screw up here hasn't loosened itself out at all, and it's still drooping that at all, it's still drooping like this, and the screw is as tight as it can go. What we're going to do to fix this is pretty easy. Screwdriver, obviously, and this is going to depend on what your car is, but this is just a general demonstration. Okay, loosen up the screw, whatever you gotta do, take it out, don't lose it, slide the visor off, and you kind of see it slides in there, and then you have just the little arm here that it sits on. What we're going to do, and it depends on your situation what you use, but I got a little bit of electrical tape here. You can use Scotch tape, you can use duct tape, whatever. It all depends on what your situation is as to what you'll need. But what we're going to do is we're going to put something around this rod and a little bit of an area to take up that friction that is now lacking from the use of the visor multiple times. So the cool thing about electrical tape is that you can stretch it, and it will thin itself out pretty well. You can't do that with Scotch tape. You can't do that with duct tape. But electrical tape you can. Mine isn't super loose, so I'm just going to do one little wrap on here, and that's be more than enough for mine. Just take it here, put it on pole, stem, cut that off, stick it on there, make sure it's tight, you don't have anything hanging off to inhibit you putting this back on. Just going to slide it on. As you can see, it's going on much more difficultly than it came off. Install screw. And then there you go. Now the visor will not be falling down your face, and Forrest Whitaker has been fixed. So, but yeah, pretty easy one for today. And this will work on pretty much just about any visor out there that has a slide on like this. So that's all I got for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I will see you next time.